My name is Shelly Franklin, and I'm a photographer at Franklin Photography Studios in Scottsdale. Over the last year, I've been working on a project at the studio that I'm calling the 50-50 Project. My goal was to photograph 50 women over the age of 50 before I turned 50. And I had been looking to women around me over the age of 50 for inspiration, the positive aspects of aging, how it's a gift, it's not something to be looked down upon. I never could have guessed when I started the project what a crazy year 2020 would be, but I'm really thankful that I had this project to work on and to focus on during this year, because it really provided so much happiness and just a different angle, a different view on things.
The magic that I was seeing from Shelly and her vision and wanting to showcase, I think, a really important group of women that I think that we overlook ourselves, let alone possibly society. So it was something I needed too, just as a 51-year-old woman going on 52, to see that I could actually do this and be a part of something bigger than me.
I was drawn to this project because I, like a lot of people, I lack self-esteem and self-love, and I wanted to see myself differently. I know I'm strong, and I kind of feel like I ride on my personality a little, and I just wanted to see myself visually as beautiful. So when I saw the photographs of the other women, I was moved, and I wanted that.
I have a friend that recommended the project to me, and I thought it would be really amazing to capture myself at this age. I haven't had professional portraits done since I was in high school. I wanted to leave something for my girls when I'm not here anymore. The reason that it's important to me to leave something for my girls is I lost my mom in 2020. This is a picture of her. And I'm so happy that I have this to remember her by, because it's so beautiful and it really captures her essence. And I was hoping that that would happen in my photo shoot, and it did.
I work in the beauty business, and I come across younger women all the time. And I wanted to be a good role model, because I have noticed, because I work in the aesthetics business, that they're so concerned about getting older. So I wanted to be a role model and show them, hey, you can be older and still be sexy, and you can still be funny, and you can still have fun with life. And life doesn't end at 40 or 50 or 60. That actually over 50 could be really the best time of your life.
You know, I can't remember exactly when I noticed what you were putting out about the 50-50 Project, but I remember thinking that that was something I wanted to do, because not only was I over 50, I was 60 years old. And at the time, I'd never done a photo shoot. And since my divorce several years ago, I have been so empowered by not only just your photo shoot, but of the many things that I've been able to do with my life. And I just wanted to show people that age is not an issue. You can do anything you want, anytime you want. And I learned that even more so through this photo shoot.
The best part about being 54 is that I feel total freedom. My kids are grown, I have grandkids now, and I feel like I can do anything now at this point. You know, my whole world is at my feet.
The decade from 50 to, I'm 63 now, so I'm way over 50, but I would say the decade from 50 to until now has been the most exciting for me. I've done so much, because at this point in my life, I can focus on my dreams, my life, and I can focus on me. And I love that. I was able to do so many things that had been put on hold because I was raising children, or I was focusing on my career. So now I get to do all those things that I hadn't had time to do.
You know, I think at this age, you're responsible for yourself. You know, your kids are kind of grown. So for me, I think the most fun thing is I have a lot of self-confidence, more than I've ever had before, because I've been on my own. And I've done more things at age 60 and 61 now than I've ever done. I've written a chapter in a book. I've got trademarks. I'm doing just all kinds of what I consider amazing things. So I love being 60.
I love being over 50 because my past experiences have enriched who I am, and I've come to a place where I'm not judging other people, I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I see the beauty in women of every age.
Some of my very favorite things about being over 50, I would say one of the biggest is releasing the negative thoughts about what people think, because it really doesn't matter what people think.
The best thing about being in your 50s is just the freedom. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders as I've gotten older. It's funny how it just kind of peels off like an onion, these layers of insecurity and, you know, worried about what somebody's gonna say or how something looks, and just being authentic. It comes with age.
One of the things I love about being over 50 is I call it playing the age card, but being a skateboarder, it does gain some notoriety. You know, being a woman skateboarder does in the first place, but and I really love hearing from the younger girls, you know, that they have something to look forward to, because so many people fear getting older, but they can see someone doing something they love and think, oh, I could keep doing that when I'm older. So I appreciate that. And another thing I want to love is I hear a lot of women say, you know, that, you know, once you hit 50, you know, you kind of don't give a anymore. And I don't feel that way yet, but I feel like I'm getting there, and that, you know, that I can just be myself and embrace that and not worry so much about what everyone else thinks.
Gosh, what do I love about being over 50? Obviously, the answer everyone can give is the knowledge and the intuitive things that you have about people and life in general. But I love the way I look. It's, you know, when I was 18 years ago, I was 85 pounds heavier than I am now. I work hard every day to keep it this way, and I love the way I look.
Oh my gosh, so many. So here's my philosophy on life. You spend the first 10 with your parents making your decisions. The second decade, you're in your teens and you don't know anything, and your parents are still, you know, driving your life. You don't get to actually make decisions until you're 20, and then you're making all the biggest mistakes. So 30, you finally get it right. You really don't start living until you're 40. So I feel like I'm only actually 13, because that's how long I've been living meaningfully.
Well, in the United States, there's a little bit of a stigma about being older, but I was born and raised in South America, and in South America, as it is in many countries, growing older is actually something that is admired, and people look forward to it.
My favorite part of the shoot was knowing that I was part of this huge sisterhood, 49 other women who were going through the same experience that I was, and really getting their mojo back through the shoot.
So I did a lot of soul searching when I saw your advertisement pop up on my Facebook feed. I had started a career in modeling when I was 19, and if you didn't have an in that world during that time, it was a little bit dicey, and so I kind of took my self-respect and walked away. And I always wondered what it would have been like. It was probably about 4 years ago that I met a filmmaker who asked if I'd done some modeling, and I related the story. And he said, you know, it's really a shame because you just didn't have the right guidance and people looking out for you. So fast forward now, when I saw that, number one, I didn't have the confidence back then to, you know, say, no, I'm going to do this and follow through with it. But I thought, you know, what a shame to not participate in something like this when it was really and truly something that, you know, my heart kind of yearned for when I was younger, to see if you could really, you know, do it and make some nice pictures and feel good like I was participating in that part of my life, and then not having any, you know, regrets when I leave this world that I didn't do something that I really wanted to do at one point.
What drew me to the project was I had turned 50, actually 51 last year, and I was at a time in my life where I was thinking, okay, I need to express myself a little bit. I haven't been doing too much. I just kind of wanted to get out of my comfort zone and do something completely different that I normally wouldn't do. And so I ran across your ad and this project, and it was like perfect timing for me. So I thought, I just went for it, and it was an amazing experience for me.
What drew me to this project was the fact that it was embracing my age group. There's been sort of a trend that, I'm starting to see where growing older is actually beautiful. And the fact that we can embrace our gray hair or our imperfections says a lot about who you are. And I like that type of confidence, and I like that now society is starting to embrace that age group because we have a lot to offer.
The one word I would say that I wanted to come across from my photo shoot would be empowerment.
Confidence.
Stunning. Positivity.
Confident.
Playful.
Confident.
Is fearless.
Confident.
Empowering.
Authentic.
Confidence.
Powerful.